Hello, and today I have you an Elia boutique delivery. This is my third box and I'm not loving it. I promised you that I'd bring it you, and maybe if you're following that little bit of like my journey along, you will know what I'm on about. You may have watched the other ones, but I've got this fresh out of the box. I've not tried it on. In all honesty, I'll tell you where I'm at. So I started ordering the Elia Boutique, which is a lingerie subscription that's supposed to come once a month. I started off with the basic box and I got this white set. If you want to see that review and when it arrived, it's on my channel. You're more than welcome to check it out. The second box, I upgraded to the deluxe version. And that arrived. I was a little bit disappointed. It was a Valentine's set. The first box didn't arrive. The customer service, I'm going to say, are fantastic. They refunded me 10%. And then they sent me a new box and that arrived. Again, I've done a video of that if you want to check that out, if you want to see what I got. And now I'm on to the third box. This is going to be completely and utterly honest. And I'm going to show you how it's arrived, what I've got, and my thoughts. I am not sponsored. I've not been asked to do this. I started having this box because I wanted something like a little bit of a self-care box that I did for myself. I think wearing nice underwear does make me feel better about myself. It promotes my sexuality. It makes me feel pretty. I like wearing nice underwear. I did in the new year think to myself that I want to start wearing matching underwear. Which is ironic because I've got no underwear on really other than pants and a sports bra, which I don't think we can really class as underwear right now, but I'm going to the gym. I just thought I'd record this and then I could upload it at the gym because at the minute I have no Wi-Fi. And yeah, this is my self-care. I'm not feeling very self-care with this. Actually, it's had a bit of a negative spin put on it. From the first two boxes, I weren't that impressed. So I thought I would leave it for the third box. One, to give it extra chance before I decided whether I was going to continue with this. Secondly, because it said that the third box came with extra special gifts. Consider I paid £15 for the first box and £34 for the second two boxes. This one and the one before, the Valentine's one. But I also got the second box because it didn't arrive on time. They did refund me 10%, which I didn't ask them to. That's what they did, and I think that's quite admirable. What I'm going to show you and my thoughts and feelings regarding this, all my thoughts and feelings. I don't know how anybody else is getting on with them. Maybe it's because I'm 40 years old. I am not paid. I'm not promoting this. This is just me showing you part of my journey. I'm on a weight loss journey. And this is part of me doing self-care to create better body image, to have a bit of self-love and just to self-care really. So this has arrived and it had a pink plastic mail bag and I opened it to make sure everything was in it. It comes with two stickers there, which I found really hard to open actually this time, so I have ripped it. They do say thank you and I think that's really cute, nice little touch. So they all come in these little boxes. I'm going to be honest, for a deluxe box, you know when this came through the post, I had my back up a little bit. This is how the other box comes. It doesn't feel deluxe. It doesn't feel any more luxurious than the other box that's a lot cheaper. The standard subscription box. Yeah, and I just thought, you know what, to say there's supposed to be extra gifts in there because this is my third box, I'm not feeling is there extra gifts in there? Who knows? I mean, they do call underwear smalls, so maybe I thought, oh, look, it's small. So maybe that's why. So I opened the box, which you are opening with me, and it came all wrapped up in this leafy, paper. Nice touch. I like that. I like the packaging, it all marries in. So if you can see, this paper's got a leafy design on it, and in this box to incorporate, I like that they've run a theme in this, but this is what came with it, over the top. I'm going to be honest, completely useless because you can't create much with this. I didn't really have dried plants around my house, but it does marry in with the paper and the theme, and I liked that. That was quite nice. There was two sprigs of this 2 sprigs of it. I'm not sure I don't know whether they do it just for aesthetics or what people are doing with this, but mine will ultimately end up in the bin because I have nothing like this in my house, so I can't say that it's actually going to really add any value to my £34 delivery, which can I say came on time this month, and that's perfect. So I do think that the last box not arriving was a Royal Mail issue, not a Elia Boutique issue. So my box came and I unwrapped it, or I'll throw it on the floor. Let me just pick that up. And it came all wrapped up and lovely. So I undid it, and this is what I got. Like, I haven't taken anything out of this. I haven't like tried it on or anything. I wanted you guys to see exactly what I got. So it is just popped in the box like this. This is how it arrives. Don't get me wrong, I've looked to see what it is just to make sure that the order's correct, but this is how it arrived. So the first thing in here, you always seem to get like a Twinings tea bag. I got this tea bag. I got 2 of these in the last box. And I've received 1 of these in this box. It's the exact same. It's nothing different. It's pink. So I don't think, do you know, like if they're going with a theme, like it matched the last underwear. It doesn't actually really match this underwear. A little bit disappointed that I've not even got a different kind of tea bag to have. So that is what I got. It is rose lemon, verbena, and lemon balm. I did try the last one. It's nice and I enjoyed it. I would have liked a different one to try. And do you know, when I'm paying £34 for this, I kind of expect it. I'm not going to lie. I think I could go to Ann Summers and get a bra set and pick it. And I just don't like, I think just to vary the tea bags up wouldn't be a lot to ask. I then got Love Heart Sweets. Again, we got these in the last box. I can't help but feel like they're just using up the old stuff that they'd had, you know, for the Valentine's box, and they've just thrown it in this. So 1 packet of Love Heart Sweets, because this is also exactly the same. I got this last month and it went in with the theme. It doesn't actually go in with the theme of this underwear. I'm like, these 3 things are exactly the same as I got last month. And I can't help but feel like these 3 things have been popped into this box because they've got surplus of them from the last month's box and they're just using them up. Do you know, when you're paying for a deluxe box, I'm just a little bit disappointed with that. I mean, these are really nice. They're lovely. You get a small packet of these, 54 grams. I won't be eating them because I'm dieting. I will let Oliver or Lily have them. And they're lovely. They're vegan friendly, which I think that's good because it incorporates everybody into being able to eat them. There's no palm oil in them, and I think they're a good quality sweet. Do I appreciate getting the exact same thing 2 months in a row? No, I don't. Not when I'm paying £34 for this. I really don't. And to be honest, at £34, I think the quality of stuff could be better. So the one thing that I've noticed that I didn't get this month that I got last month was, you know, the little Bojangles, I think they're called chocolates. I ain't got another one of those. That's not in this. So there we are. So in terms of like sweets and treats in the box, that's what I've got. So what I got this month, what I didn't get last month, but I haven't got the chocolate. Like I said, I got 2 tea bags and I think 2 Love Heart Sweets last month. I've just got 1 of each, and then I've got a candle. A pretty candle, don't get me wrong, it's quite pretty. Does it feel quality for £34? No, it doesn't. It looks like something that you could quite easily order from Temu, and I like it. I'm not wasteful, but I just don't think that is something. It's not even pretty because it's just in a metal tub. So, I mean, I can put the tea light in one of my candle burners that I've got, but I mean, it's a pretty flower, but that's about all you've got from me with that one. Every month you do seem to get a hair accessory. This month is silver. I got a pink one last month and like a tartany one in the first month, which didn't match at all. I like these. These feel nice quality. I do wear them. They're lovely. Do you think this matches? I don't. I don't think this matches at all. It does not match. And I think one of the positives that I enjoyed with this is that themes run throughout. So I don't think any of that matches. I think this matches with the paper. I think that's a good call. I don't think anything else matches in with this. I do think it's just using up old stock. So I'm going to put the box down, but remaining now is just the underwear, which I'm going to show you because that's the main feature. This is how it arrived. There's a pink little ribbon. It was all wrapped up in here and it was all inside. I do think this is quite cute and nice. The packaging I won't reuse. So ultimately, as lovely that is with this and this, it's not really going to do anything for me. The boxes aren't even nice enough that I'd be able to use them for anything. So that's a little bit disappointing. I'm not going to lie. I would like it if they like the underwear as a suggestion maybe came in like a Hessian bag or something that was pretty, that you could store it away in sets, do you know, like in your drawers and things like that, just to keep it together. I personally do store my underwear away in sets in little bags. So maybe that's why I'm saying that. But I just think for it to arrive like this and me have paid £34 and this is the second box, then that's where I'm at. This box is supposed to come with an extra gift because it's my third box. There's no gift. There's nothing in this that is extra. In fact, I feel like I've got less this time than what I did last time. So let's start. So these have arrived and they've got a little label on with the size on, and it's another thong. I do feel like they send thongs out because they're cheaper to produce. They aren't particularly nice thongs. I feel like, you know, just putting bra straps on these sides is a bit of a cop out. It has got a mesh panel at the back. The front, the design, really pretty. But would it actually hurt them to do different kinds? Do you know, like, or have the, like, pick... I just don't think that's good quality. I'm not going to lie. And unless you are stick thin, which this is in a size extra large, this is just not cool. I do like that this is adjustable. I think this is good for people. Obviously, like you pick your own size, so it should really be in a size that fits you. I do like that they're adjustable. I think that's pretty cool. Do I like that every time they send a thong that it's just these thin like thingy straps? No, I don't think they're flattering and I don't think they're cool. This area, like, I've tried the other one on. The thongs fit okay, aren't the most comfortable. I'm not going to lie, aren't that sexy, if I'm going to be honest. This bit's really nice, but this bit is not. It's cheap, and that's how I feel about that. The tag is even really cheap. It comes like, mine's an extra large, size 16. It does say that the polyester and elastic and it's a size extra large. But, I mean, the tag doesn't look very luxurious. And you know when you're paying £35, well, £34 for a box, I just expect a little bit more. It's not really vibing with me, this. I mean, the design's lovely. I love that each one's floral, and that's kind of why I subscribe to it. But no, I'm just not feeling this. I feel like it's Primark quality or Shein quality. And I dare say that you could find something similar elsewhere for a lot cheaper. And the gifts in the bag are not making me want to continue with this at all. So the next thing you get is a garter belt. Again, it's got the same tag on it, which size, extra large, and it's the same polyester and elastic build. It's made of the same material. This is actually really nice, but and I do like that now. The last set had garter straps, but they only had them at the front. This has at least got them at the back, so it does mean that you can wear a pair of hold-ups with this if you wanted to. As a suggestion, do you know when they're sending something like this, why would you not put hold-ups in here? You can get hold-ups really cheap. Just plain black ones would have gone with this absolutely fine, and they just haven't. This comes undone on the side bit, you know, so it's easy to put on. Oh, I say that. Again, it just does not feel that good a quality to say that I'm paying £35 for it. £34, I should be really correct. It also, you really struggle to push that all the way through. I've done it, but it's not the easiest. It does feel quite sturdy, but again, doesn't feel the best quality. There's no adjustment in this in the waist, and there's not actually a lot of stretch in that. It is an extra large, that's the size, 16. I do think it'll fit me actually okay. These are adjustable. The quality of the hold-ups are not great. So this bit actually came off of my other set because they're just threaded through. So when I hand washed it, when I put it on the radiator, it fell off. Thankfully, I saw it, but you could easily remove these quite easily. I'd prefer clips if I'm going to be honest. You know, the ones that like clip together and kind of grab it rather than the ones that you shove through. But I do think a lot of hold-ups are that kind of material. There is a height adjustable, and I think that's quite appropriate. And I do like that on this one there is 4, so you could put a pair of hold-ups in with this one, whereas the other one you couldn't. I do think that that's nice. That's really pretty. It does match the set, which is fantastic, but there's no hold-ups with it. Wonderful. Another thing, which I've thrown one on the floor, let me just grab it, that you seem to receive with this are garters. Now, I'm guessing that your hold-ups, so these little bits are supposed to go into here rather than tights, and this is what you received. It is nothing more than a bra strap. It's not pretty. Yeah, puts a bit more detail to it. Would it be better for it to be a garter, a proper garter with this lace? Yeah, I think it should be actually. To say you're buying a subscription and it's £34 and this is supposed to be the luxury set, but you get 2 of these to put around the top of your thighs and put the garters too. I don't like these, but that just may be me. They are the same material, same quality as the rest of the underwear. I think that's quite basic. You get 2 of them for each leg, and that is what you put with it. I do think that adds detail to it, but I just think sending a pair of those, like the last ones were pink to match the other one, it's just a bit of a cop-out and not really very good. I'm just not very pleased with this. I think you can pick up on this. So the last bit, so this is supposed to be a size, so what size am I? Oh, Jesus. 38 double D. And that's what size I am. I used to be an E cup to an F, but my boobs have shrunk. That is no way there a double D. Not a chance. Like, no, not even close. Not even freaking close. So ultimately, I can't wear this set because they have sent me the wrong size bra. So I thought, oh, is this just me? I'll check the label. Maybe it's just because I'm fat or whatever it is. So I've looked through and I feel like the label has been cut where maybe the size is. It's definitely been cut because it's all frayed. Just there. Can you see that? And I haven't done this. This is fresh out of the box. And there is no label. There's washing instructions. There's what it's made of, but there is no size label. There is no way that it might be a 38 or a 36, do you know, around that bit. No, I don't think it is. 38 has been quite generous with me. I'm bigger on the bottom half, but on the top half, I'm smaller. That is not a 38 double D. Look at this, like, let me just undo it so then you can maybe see it through the screen. That is not a cup size double D. No, it's not. I will measure it against my other ones just to double check, but I know it's not. That is not. There's no way it'd have to like absolutely stretch. And I've measured my boobs, do you know, because I've dropped dress sizes. I went online and you measure round your boobs and then underneath, and the inch difference works out what size you are. I've done that. I've been to Marks and Spencer's and I've been measured because my boobs changed and I didn't know what size I were. Like, that is not a double D. It's not. It's absolutely not. I'm questioning. I do think that might be a 38, but that is not a double D cup. I know it's not. I will measure it against my other bras, but I'm 40 years old and I know that it's not. So they've sent me the wrong size. Pretty. Yeah, it's pretty. See through it. Well, obviously it's not going to support me because it's the wrong size. I do prefer this one because there's not cutouts on it. The straps feel a bit more supportive. They're very thin straps, again, quite cheaply made. I don't understand this company and what it is they're doing. I think the concept's there, they're not executing it for me. And I'm quite disappointed. That is all I've got to say on this matter. I did give it another chance. So that is my review of what I've actually received this month. Number one, I don't feel like I've got an extra gift in the third box like they said they were going to. That's horrendous. This is now the third bra set that I can't wear that I've received. And ultimately, I've spent about £100 on 3 sets of bras. I don't feel like the gifts and the way that they arrived are good quality. I don't feel like the bras are made as well as what they should do for the price point that they're selling these at, especially it being a subscription box, because you generally expect to get better quality for your money since they're subscribing and paying every month. This is the wrong size. So I have emailed them and told them that they've sent me the wrong size. I've also told them that I'm really disappointed because it's the wrong size, so I can't wear it. I don't feel like the box is a deluxe thing, and I don't feel like there's not a free gift in there. There isn't. Not for £34, there isn't. I haven't had a response from them. I did only email them on Saturday as soon as the box arrived. So we'll see whether they get back to me and what comes of that. Ultimately, my verdict is cancel. I am not having any more Elia Boutique boxes. I think I can do a lot better for my money. I'm quite disappointed with them. I don't think the quality's there. I think they're very cheaply thrown together. I mean, the fact that this is a deluxe box and this is different, and you seem to get one of these with every one. But for them to resend me the same treats as what I got last month, I think it's quite disappointing. It doesn't run with the theme, and I 100% think the theme of this colour box, and I do think they're just using up old stock. And for £34, I don't want that. That's not really what a company should be doing. This is shocking, and this I think is in replacement of getting the chocolate. Yeah. That's where I'm at with it. So I've cancelled it, I've emailed them, and that is me done with Elia Boutique. I can't actually even wear this. I can't even sell it on Vinted because there is no label in the bra. So I don't even know what size bra they've sent me. That is, I don't care what you say, that is not a 38 double D. It's just not. I will measure it against my other bras just to make sure I'm not being dramatic. But I know it's not. It's probably a C cup. I put that as maybe. But it's not a double D. I might have actually, I can't remember actually. I think I've ordered an E cup because I thought, because I changed it on the thing. Whatever it is, double D or E, what I've ordered, this is not. I think the sizing of Elia Boutique's smaller than what it actually is. So I'm sure that I upped it to do an E, but even if it was a double D, that's not a double D. That is not even close. But I can't even sell it because I don't know what size this is. So now I'm stuck with underwear that I can't wear. I'm gobsmacked that a company that's online would do that, and yeah, I just think it's real poor. I think it's poor. So ultimately, this has been cancelled, and I will be looking for another self-care thing and something that I can do for myself. Maybe just ordering my own and buying it. But it's just not surprising. It doesn't feel quite as nice not to get a surprise. But I am quite interested in having a self-care thing that I do for myself once a month, because I tend not to, and I'm trying to incorporate that now. So maybe I just take my £34 and order myself an Ann Summers set each month, and that's where I'm at. Or I might actually change it to like a self-care, maybe face creams and stuff like that. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go with it, but what I am not going to do is continue to order Elia Boutique. I have looked into some other underwear subscription services. I'm a bit skeptical now. I've been burnt with this one because some of them have got like a minimum of 6 months that you have to sign up for. And if I end up with something similar that's no use, I don't want to end up doing that for 6 months. If you've ever had an underwear subscription box, I would love to hear who you used and how you found it, whether it was good value for money, because I'm obviously on the lookout now for something different. But that is my Elia Boutique upload, and I hope you've enjoyed my review. Like I said, they asked me to do this. This is not affiliated. This is something I'm doing for myself. And ultimately, I don't want you guys making the same mistake as me, and I wouldn't recommend, I'm going to be honest. So that's me done. No more Elia boutiques.